Greetings, YouTube. Once again, happy Black Friday, Cyber Weekend day to all of you. Huge shout out to so many people. My inbox is just exploded with screenshots because so many of you immediately that aren't Cavalier, that are uncollected, proven, etc., send me screenshots of what you have in front of you. And so I just opened up my phone and chose kind of the first person that I saw sent me them when I scrolled down, and that was Mr. Django Unchained, Mr. Django from a long supporter of my channel. Thanks, Django, and thank you to everybody else who sent me these. So, Uncollected. We've got some good things, we got some bad things to discuss with the Uncollected. The bad things are the 5-star Signature Stone crystals. Like, it sucks for you guys that you don't get the generic Signature Stones. I hate 6-stone crystals because the algorithm just screws you over. You need one class, you get all of every other class but the class you need. You know how often I've seen that. The 5-star deal, not that you need 4 stars, but if you do, a 4-star for $5, along with almost half of a tier 2 alpha. And I wish it was at least 1,000 5-star shards. Kind of chintzy on the 5-star shards, but still, that's not terrible. I actually prefer that in some ways because of tier 2 alpha, which is more of a valuable resource than the $9.99. Now, it's nice to have tier 5 basics, and that used to be $50, so I guess I shouldn't complain about that. But the 6-stone crystals have just got me shaking my head, and if you get 3 of them, you've got 60% of a 5-star for $30, which is retail price. So the 4,500 tier 5 basic Callus fragments are really why you get the $10 bundle, but I was hoping for at least generics. I guess they've just saved those for Cavalier. So we're going to go to the $29.99, where we are going to see 4,500 5-star hero crystal shards. Again, that's not great, but the tier 4 class catalyst selector is awesome. I think that's a brilliant idea, and a rank up gem from rank 4 to rank 5, that's got to be a 4-star one, because we know the 5-star is reserved for the 10,000 units. Okay, the Tony Stark's briefcase is really fascinating, I got to be honest. I know if you're uncollected, the game is assuming you're not yet ready to be Cavalier, so maybe you're still using your best 4 stars in Act 5. Though, once you get to the end, most people are using at least rank 3 5 stars. But the Tier 4 class Catalyst Selector, I think, is a pretty cool idea to choose 2 per. And so you can choose up to 6 if you were to buy all 3 of these. And then Tier 4 Basics, 4, decent value. The Rank Up Gem, and so you could get 3 of those. I kind of wish I had a couple more of those just to rank up some 4 stars I'd love to play with but don't want to put the resources into. And, the 5-star shards are underwhelming. So, really the $30 value, if you need to rank up 4 stars, it's like a A value. If you don't, it's like a B or B minus because you're not going to really use them besides the Tier 4 class Catalyst. The $10 bundle is a better for what you're targeting, and the $5 bundle are better than what you're targeting because you don't have any Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragments or Tier 5 Basic in the $30. All right, the $50 gives you 75% of a 5-star. This should be just a 5-star. So that's underwhelming. 2 Tier 2 Alphas puts them at $25 a piece. That's about what we've seen. A rank 2 to rank 3 rank up gem that's a generic for a 5-star. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish we'd seen some of those in Cavalier. I'd love to save those resources. And then 30, I'm going to guess they're generic signature stones for 5 stars until proven wrong. It'd be weird to give 4-star generics in a $50 uncollected deal. Okay, that one is a really fascinating offer. You can get up to 6 Tier 2 Alpha, 3 generic rank 2 to rank 3 rank up gems, which saves a lot of Tier 4 class Catalyst as well. And then if you buy 3, you'll get over 2 5-star basic crystals. Now, the best part for those of you who are uncollected is that you weren't screwed over by the Nexus Hero Crystal effect. Because if that was just for Cavalier, there'd be some salty people. And maybe it should have been. Who knows? I would have loved to see a 6-star one, but of course the game is not ready to give us that much value. But, 3 Tier 2 Alphas, that's pretty underwhelming. You're only getting 1 more Tier 2 Alpha than you did from the $50 bundle. That math doesn't make any sense. The 15,000 Tier 5 Basic Callus fragments, that's what we're used to seeing for the Cavalier bundle of, say, July 4th. So you get a fully formed Tier 5 Basic after 3. And then also, you are just so eerily close to forming your next 6-star, as you would be 1,000 6-star shards away if you bought all 3 of those. But the 5-star Nexus Crystal, they're just total game changers. I cannot say that enough. They are so amazing. If you saw my video, it's like getting 3 basic 5-stars in one crystal and getting to choose your outcome. It reminds me when I was a kid and I would read the Choose Your Own Ending adventure books. I don't know if any of you know what those are, but this is the same thing. Choose your own adventure. Choose your own ending. And Ghost would have been cool, adding another 26, but wouldn't have done much to her. Winter Soldier dupe would have done nothing for me. But getting to awaken my thing for my Nexus Crystal today? Heck yeah. And I'm so excited to open these with subscribers starting tonight. So stay tuned for my live stream at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. But yeah, I mean, I get the value. And the Nexus Crystal is a no-brainer. I know, my favorite phrase. Prof drinking game for this, but I still think the $50 one's also really intriguing. The rank up gems, the signature stones, the tier 2 alphas. I'm a fan of both for Uncollected. You were not skimped as much as I was worried that you would be, but I have not stared at the other offers, which of course are the unit based ones. Okay, so you don't get an option for the 10,000. Let's check this out. Okay, so 1,000 units. Oh, it's a 5-to-1 ratio for 5-star shards. That's pretty solid considering you don't have access to the Cavalier crystals, because if you did, you'd be Cavalier. 4,000 units. See, for 4,000 units, if you wanted to keep the value, they'd give you 20,000 5-star shards. So the 10,000 5-star hero crystal shards is a huge letdown. You do get 2.5 tier 2 alphas, and man, I gotta be honest, especially because the 1,000 units also gets you 1 tier 2 alpha. The 1,000 unit value is a way better value than the 4,000 unit value. Now, if you've got a bunch of units and you just want to blow them, I guess internet phrases, that's what you're gonna do. But the 1,000 units, especially if you're free to play and you're uncollected, just snatch up that 1,000 unit thing. That's actually by far the best 1,000 unit we've seen for uncollected, and I'm thankful to say that. Okay, so the 10,000 unit. 5-star class-based, no. Generic Awakening Gem. 1 tier 5 basic catalyst, 3 tier 2 alphas, half of a 6-star, and a rank 3 to rank 4 rank up gem. That sucks. That's by far the worst part of being uncollected versus Cavalier, because that price tag got you a rank 4 to rank 5. Saves you 2 tier 5 basic and 6 tier 2 alpha. I'm really disappointed with the 6-star options. I've got to be very honest. But, God, YouTube Uncollected, I think, got a better maximum summoner bundle than Cavalier. Kabam, why did you not throw in a 5-star Nexus Crystal with ours? Because you could easily get the 10,000 6-star shards, and you could get, a 6-star King Groot. The 5-star Nexus Hero Crystals, this is where it's at. This is the future of the game. This makes opening crystals so much more enjoyable, and it's worth every penny compared to the normal 5-star shard value. I can't imagine how boring it's going to be now to open a 5-star crystal that just the game gives you what it's going to give you. When we're being spoiled with the Nexus randomized 3 champions, choose one of the 3. It's going to suck. Man, I'm jealous. I am openly jealous as a Cavalier member to review this. I would have snatched the 3,000 unit up. An extra chance for Aegon, or to awaken Nick Fury, or to get another, game-changing champ, awaken Venom. Man, Cavalier, you all might have gotten screwed out of 10,000 unit bundle, but you got a little icing on the cake for the 3,000 to, complete the 18,000 unit total. I'm thankful it's not 30,000 like that BS 6-star Vision we saw last week. But at the same time, I still say this. They really let the community down with 6-star opportunities. Just really pathetic. All right, well, if you have a budget, I'm still looking at this 3,000 unit, looking at the 5-star Nexus Crystal thinking, man, I would love that. If you got a budget, if you got a $100 budget, get a 5-star Nexus Crystal as much as you can. There were options in the past where I would say get the 2 Black Panthers over the 1 Odin because I think it was better. That was how I talked about the Uncollected on July 4th, but not in this case because of the Nexus Crystal. it really is a game changer. And I also think the rank up gems, being generic, are going to save you quite a bit, as well as the 2 tier 2 alphas. And you'll have more opportunities for 5-star Hero Crystal. If you're going to get the Uncollected one for 10,000 units and get the generic Awakening gem, the signature stones are also going to be nice to throw into that champion that you awaken. So I'm sort of okay with some of these Uncollected. Very jealous of the final 3,000 unit offer. But it's interesting. The Tier 4 class Catalyst Selector, some people might really, really appreciate that, because I hear from people all the time who are Uncollected who still can't get Tier 4 class Catalyst that they need. They aren't running a high enough Alliance quest map, and the Tier 4 class Catalyst Crystal just screws them over. So there you have it, YouTube. Definitely the A++ values are in the Odin, and the final 3,000 units, though you'd be spending 18,000 at that point. I would much rather. You ask me for a quarter of a 6-star and a 5-star Nexus Crystal, or 1 6-star and nothing else, I'll take the Nexus Crystal every time. It's just better guaranteed value, and that's what I talk about in the Marvel Casino of Champions. Have a great weekend, YouTube. Thanks for watching.